is entitled Game Plan. Let's talk about that, how that can help the readers set up their own plan.
The game plan is basically just goes through 4 basic principles that every athlete can remember, and they're just very simple. The first one is stop and think. You only get one set of bones. So it's just before you participate in an athletic activity or you go to start a training program, just think to yourself, have I prepared for this? Have I thought about the proper techniques to use? Am I eating the right diet to support the amount of activity that I want to do? Have I talked to somebody who's done this before, a coach, a trainer, somebody who can give you good advice? The second one is use, not abuse. So the whole point of athletic activity and whatever sport you play is to use your body, not to abuse it, and to have fun. The third one is to play smart, not injured. Unfortunately, a lot of athletes, even if they're hurt, a lot of these injuries will go unreported because kids want to continue to play. When you're young, you don't think about the long-term consequences, and unfortunately, if they continue to play, they place themselves at higher risk for either sustaining a more significant injury, sustaining another unrelated injury. So the point of that is just to say, play smart. If you're injured, you have pain somewhere, stop playing, get checked, and don't play until that pain goes away or a doctor says that that it's safe for you to play again. And then the last one is basically work together, and that basically means that athlete, this isn't just an individual effort. This is basically coaches and parents working with athletes and trainers to make sure that sports, any athletic activity, is basically safe, fun, and beneficial for the participants.
In your book, you categorize athletes as the following: number 1, as children; 2, as teenagers; and young athletes. It does make a difference where they are on that timeline, doesn't it?
It does, because at each of those stages in life, your body's at a different developmental stage. And when people are aware of the differences between those stages, and they're able to create training strategies that are appropriate for those ages, so that you don't have children doing what young adults are doing, because that's certainly too much stress for their body. And so the whole point of that breakdown is just to put the concept in people's minds that these 3 groups of people are very different. And it goes back to what you were saying before, that children aren't young adult athletes. They're children, and their developmental stage in life should be respected as they start to participate in sports.